Morata gets it back. Nicely measured pass. He's off on a marauding run. Neymar with a shot! Toni Kroos. Decent progress down the left. Has gone out. Who's going to make this theirs? The final whistle. Barcelona did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Recordamos a los espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's a throw. And it's Messi. Thrust towards the front line. Sergio Busquets. Bale. James Rodriguez. Marcelo. Aimed forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Daniel Carvajal. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Busquets with the ball through. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Daniel Carvajal. James Rodriguez. Now the pass. Umtiti positions himself well and cuts it out. Rafael Varane goes long and forward. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Gets up to head it! Just off target.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Messi. Messi. Iniesta. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Sergio Busquets, aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. And it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Isn't enough try.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Daniel Carvajal. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. James Rodriguez tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Roberto pumps it forwards. Sergio Busquets passes it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Tries a through ball. Great reaction. Roberto boots it upfield. And the finish! Dispatched clinically. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? A chance! Looking to shoot! It's come loose. In he goes again! Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Barcelona are back in business.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Barcelona had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Dashing forward at pace. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Daniel Carvajal needed a better pass there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to slip it through. Iniesta with the ball through. That'll be a throw. And back to base. Sergio Ramos. Spoon forward. And the half-time whistle goes. And we are up to the break.
It's been a could-have, should-have first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. In again. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Piqué pumps it upfield. Marcelo knocks it towards the front. Morata. Played in by Morata. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tries a through ball. Defenders on the back foot. Iniesta. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Piqué. Sergio Busquets passes it through. Has he picked him out? Neymar with a shot! It's broken loose. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Now the pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Can he score? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Iniesta. Who's going to make this theirs? He's in space and looking for options. Messi, he's onside. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Casemiro gets into the right position to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit into the middle. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Casemiro tries a long pass towards the front. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. What a throw in. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It's a loose ball. And it's Busquets. Goes for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Throw in. Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Roberto gets his final warning. And it's Marcelo. Isco passes it through. Corner given. Massive leap!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. Marcelo pumps it upfield. Busquets. Casemiro cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. They get a throw in. Great leap! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
The shot's on! Spectacular from Morata!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to slip it through. It's anyone's ball. Isco's cross. And the keeper's in command. Roberto tries the route one option. Marcelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Aimed long and direct. And that is that. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. With the commentator Peter Drury and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Daniel Carvajal pumps it forwards. Arda Turan. Luis Suarez. Now it's Arda Turan. Roberto looking to get on the end of this. Marcelo. Modric. Toni Kroos. Piqué cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Just a fraction high.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Looks to slip it through. Mascherano. Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. And it's Jordi Alba. Played into the middle. Too much on that, it's gone out. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo with a delicate ball. Morata. Arda Turan with the ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Spoon forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. Iniesta gets it back. Rafael Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's gone out of play. Aimed long and direct. Modric. Now it's Bale. Looks like a good ball through. Morata, he's onside. Goes for the cross. In for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Daniel Carvajal passes it through. Neymar. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Played out to the right. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Daniel Carvajal tries the route one option. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now the pass. Now the cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Has a hit! Suarez has a go! Luis Suarez goes wandering offside. And the through ball is intercepted. Luis Suarez. Messi crosses into the box. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Here it comes. Who's going to make this theirs? Aim forward. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Marcelo pumps it upfield. Umtiti. Jordi Alba. It's a long forward pass. Neymar passes it through. Spoon forward. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Dashing forward at pace. Swung over. Massive leap! And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bale with the ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo whipped in. Good delivery, but no joy.
Barcelona didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Looks to slip it through. Luis Suarez finds himself offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
And it's Messi. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rafael Varane. Modric. Daniel Carvajal tries a long pass towards the front. Mascherano. Iniesta. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Arda Turan. Tries a through ball. Goal! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Into the channel. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Mascherano.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Pepe, chip through. Jordi Alba boots it upfield. Arda Turan. Rafael Varane goes long and forward. Pepe tries to get it forward quickly. Marcelo passes it through. Now the pass. Gets it into the middle.
And he has to produce a better first touch than that. It's imperative to keep the ball closer to your feet than the opposition's, and a smartening up is needed.
Looks to slip it through. And it's Messi. Roberto with the ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's a good-looking cross. He's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Chance! It's a loose ball. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
That'll be a throw. Jordi Alba knocks it towards the front. Neymar. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Neymar boots it upfield. Luis Suarez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looks to slip it through, tries a through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That'll be a throw-in. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. And it's Messi. Always come flying in. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Bale. There will be 4 extra minutes. Toni Kroos. No way through there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Roberto tries the route one option. And that will be the final act. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So off we go then. Referee's given a throw. And it's Morata. Titi shakes the shoots. Morata cuts it back. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Messi with the ball through. Well, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rakitic. Spoon forward. Toni Kroos. Morata. It's got through, and he's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Gets up to head it! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Rakitic. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is flagged offside.
It's a pity he slightly mistimed his run. Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball to come his way as fast as it did.
Titi positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Bale. Morata. Can he finish? This could fall anywhere. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Rakitic. Now the pass. Roberto tries to switch the play. Now it's Bale. Tries a through ball. Jordi Alba. It's a throw in. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale gets it, and now what? And he's cut it out. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rafael Varane, aimed long and direct. Morata passes it through. Away from immediate danger. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? James Rodriguez. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Looks to slip it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Roberto gets it away, goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Danilo. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Can he score? Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Bale's cross. And it's Toni Kroos. Morata pumps it into the area. Firmly met. Danilo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. James. Looks like a good ball through. Spectacular from Morata! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well played, he saw that coming. Over it comes. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball's gone out of play. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Danilo pumps it upfield. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Danilo. It's Morata! He's scored! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Rafael Varane does well to read it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. And that's a throw-in. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Luis Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Umtiti cuts it out. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Danilo battles to win it back. And it's James Rodriguez. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Shot at goal! In it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. Played out to the right. Danilo. Bale. Aimed in towards the centre. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Morata. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kovacic. Marcelo passes it through. And Titi can hoist it clear. Luis Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Marcelo doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Sergio Busquets. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. James Rodriguez. Danilo, who's set up one goal so far. Sergio Busquets. And it's Jordi Alba. Rafael Varane knocks it towards the front. A real chance to break. Goes wide. Bale crosses in a low one. Gets up to head it! And he steered it beyond the post. That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. The final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. A warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Well, one thing's for certain, they are a long ball side, but it doesn't necessarily change the fact that they're highly effective, boring or not.
Well played, he saw that coming. Benzema tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Chance! Shapes the shoots!
The keeper was relieved to see that off. It was seriously travelling.
Isco goes long and forward. Yep, it's a corner. Cristiano Ronaldo, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Bale's cross. Struck first time. That tested the keeper.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Modric gets it back. Bale. Looks like a good ball through. Daniel Carvajal gets it back. Modric with the ball through. Shot at goal! Offside again.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
And it's Benzema. Tries a through ball. Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Ball is over the line. That intervention was very necessary. Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Toni Kroos hoists it high. That's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the wing. Benzema collects the ball from behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It may look like a predictable long ball forward, but it's very effective, and the run just needs a slight tweak to beat the offside. They look as though they can make this come together.
Steered out wide. Aim forward. Bale looking to get on the end of this. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Isco. Marcelo passes it through. Can he finish? And he's done it! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played out to the right. Toni Kroos. Kroos with the cross. He'll have a dip! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
Casemiro. Modric boots it upfield. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Modric. Modric knocks it towards the front. Deftly done. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marcelo pumps it forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Benzema. Now the pass. Lobs it in gently. Daniel Carvajal tries the route one option. And he's made certain that won't get through. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. Now it's Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos was typically well positioned. Benzema with the ball through. It's anyone's ball. Referee's given a throw. In with a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's tried one! Needed a better pass there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
There's no flag. Can he find a finish now? Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Aimed long and direct, and it's Bale. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. In comes the cross. Not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Benzema. Casemiro tries to locate someone up front. Tries a through ball. Modric. And it's Bale. Bale needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Well read, he sorted that out. Up to meet it! Just off target.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Sergio Ramos. Danilo. Isco looks to slip it through. Great reaction. It's a loose ball. Casemiro, who's going to make this theirs? It's a long forward pass. Danilo gets into the right position to intercept. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Benzema. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It took genuine bravery to attempt a tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
It'll be a throw-in. Toni Kroos with the ball through. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly,
Toni Kroos with the foul. Tries a through ball. Play for a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Can he score? It's come out to him, and no mistake! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Keylor Navas Reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Lofted into the middle. He's delivered all right! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the winner.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Bale, now the pass. Benzema collects the ball from behind. So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
This team is always up for it, and I'm talking about upstairs, because when it comes to aerial duels, they're rather good.
Bale. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed long and direct. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way! Sergio Ramos plays it out to the wing. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well played, he saw that coming. And the through ball is intercepted. Modric pushes it out wide. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Good hand from the keeper. Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Modric plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. And it's Modric. Modric passes it through. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Daniel Carvajal with the ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Defenders on the back foot. Benzema. Referee's given a throw. Toni Kroos has it out wide and in space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He comes flying in! Brave effort, total commitment.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Looks to slip it through. Benzema tries to stroke it through. That is wayward.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Toni Kroos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed.
Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. Daniel Carvajal. Modric. Bale. That's a brilliant interception. A chance! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dinks one in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now the pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up to meet it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Spoon forward. Can he find a finish now? Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. And that's a throw-in. Bale pushes to get on the end of it. And it's Benzema. Benzema with the ball through. Hit into the middle. Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son. Well, that second goal...
Ronaldo! Superb! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Modric pumps it forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe. Hoists it high. Bale. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels let down.
Marcelo battles to win it back. And it's Benzema. Benzema passes it through. James Rodriguez plays it out to the wing. Header! Oh, the ball's come loose. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks like a good ball through. No mistake!
Bale just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individuals.
What about it? And they get themselves in front! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Bale. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Towering header! Marcelo gets good distance on it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, good interception. Kroos. Looks to slip it through. Really well taken goal. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. And it's Benzema. Bale. Marcelo drives it towards the front. Overhit and out of play. And it's Bale. Bale with the ball through. Aimed long and direct. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Into the channel. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bale tries a through ball. Drilled in low. Sergio Ramos knocks it towards the front. Danilo. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Corner it is. Out wide to the right. Steered in.
Well, just in case that defence needed any reminding, crosses have been their preferred method, and the delivery is rather good.
And it's Toni Kroos. It's come loose. Bale. Bale's cross. Gets up to head it! And that would have won it.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Forward it goes. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Spoon forward. Nacho positions himself well and cuts it out. Now the pass. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Benzema. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Chip through. Dinked in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's out for a goal kick. Modric passes it through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Out for a throw. Now it's Bale. Looks like a good ball through. Looking to hit the front line. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Benzema. The whistle has gone and it is all over. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need. And I thought they did that.